What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Metal Madness Reviews. So we're all sort of used to the fact that AI is now a sort of a household item in our everyday lives. It's on our phones. It's companies are trying to put it inside there and like their business models and stuff. So it's not uncommon that AI is being used for a lot of things. I sometimes like to make stuff on with generative AI, like Meta, that Facebook uses. I will use that sometimes, but it's just for dumb fun. But I noticed something the other day that kind of caught me off guard, I guess, or it didn't really surprise me, but it was just more or less like, really, if they went this route, wow, that says a lot. But let me back up a little bit here. So not long ago, Death Punch announced that they were going to release a 20-year greatest hits album, which is cool. I guess that's fine. It's supposed to be re-recorded versions of some of their biggest hits. The post I saw this from made me look at the comments. I always do that. I just want to see what other people's opinions are. The first song they released was I Refuse, and it was off the And Justice for None album. And if you've seen my discography video for the band and for everything, you'll know that I do not like And Justice for None. I thought it was very dull, very boring, just kind of slapped together, and they called it a day. So yeah, when I heard that they released a re-recorded version of And Justice for, or I Refuse, and I wanted to check it out, and had Maria Brink of In This Moment. I just, I thought, hey, let's see if it sounds any worse or if it sounds any better. But before I went and checked it out, I saw a comment that basically said that this sounds like they used AI. So I listened to it, and yeah, I don't know, something sounds off. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go back and show you the differences between the original version and the re-recorded version.
When it's all over, I'm tired of living right here in between. I'm tired of living life like it's a dream. Just wake me.
Alright, so if you spent any kind of time listening to AI generated music, you'll notice that it's very artificial sounding. Everything kind of just starts and stops, whether that be musically or vocally, and it's just kind of basic sounding. There's no depth to any of it, so it sounds very artificial and very shallow. And they released 2 more songs along with I Refuse. It's re-recorded versions of Bad Company and Jekyll and Hyde, and I'll let you listen to those now.
Motherfucking life, supposed to be happy, but I'm only getting colder. Wear a smile on my face, but there's a demon inside.
Convinced? No? I'll let Bad Company speak for itself.
Good, I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call me Bad Company. I can't deny.
Alright, so I'm just going to give one more example. on why I think Death Punch is possibly using AI to redo their songs. Here's a song that I created using an AI app called Suno, and yeah, just take a listen.
Life is an abyss, reality is death. So many demons, and my soul's possessed.
So you see what I mean now by AI generated music sounding very, very flat and very basic, and that's what these re-recordings sound like to me. Whether that's AI doing it or just the fact that their producer is just kind of, halfway doing his job, that's to be determined. This album is set to release in July. Multiple listen throughs will probably be required if I want to like confirm my suspicions. But as of right now, I firmly believe that Death Punch is using AI to re-record these songs. And if they are, that's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Because if that is the case, I see a very rough road ahead for the band. Because when one person does it and it succeeds, because as of right now, those comments from the re-recordings of those songs are already praising them for like sounding better or sounding just as good. So if they are using AI and it does take off and it does succeed, then I see other bands doing it in the future, and that's just that could be a problem. There's already AI music out there. Are people using AI programs to create music for themselves and getting profit off of that? So yeah, whether or not they are using AI though, that's a matter of opinion, and it'll just be interesting to see. I don't have high hopes for these re-recordings, but if this is genuine music, I think they need to start looking at another producer, because it's just that's what's dragging them down. If it is AI, then they need to take a step back and realize that they need to do stuff off their own like talent, their own musicianship, not rely on technology for a cheap buck. So that's my thoughts. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think Death Punch is using AI? Do you think they're just doing it normally? Are these really re-recordings? Do you like the re-recordings? Do you not? I don't know. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Until next time, keep rocking, and I'll see you on the next video.